Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jessica and today I will be taking you through a throat chakra yoga flow. The throat chakra is located in the neck and throat area. It's associated with the color blue, and to help visualize this, you can picture a bright blue light or jewel emanating from the throat and neck area. And its purpose has to do with communication and creativity. It's about finding your voice, expressing yourself, speaking your truth, being heard, and hearing. An affirmation we can pair with today's practice is I speak my truth and express myself freely. I speak my truth and express myself freely. I'm not going to be using any props for today's practice. However, if you do like having blocks or other props to support certain poses, please have them close by. And we're going to begin today in a comfortable seat. I'm going to be staying like this on my knees, but you can sit in a cross-legged position or on a block or a blanket to support you. Today we will be incorporating an Ujjayi breath. An Ujjayi breath is an audible ocean-like sounding breath that comes from the throat area. So for this, imagine fogging up a window. So making that kind of sound, but with your mouth closed and breathing in and out through your nose. When you're ready, close down your eyes or soften your gaze. Sitting up nice and tall, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Arriving in your practice. Starting to listen into your own breath. Hearing that ocean-like sound. Bring awareness to your shoulders. And if you feel like there's a little bit of tension there, maybe let it go. Make some space in your neck. If you close down your eyes, start to flutter them open. We're going to start with some releasing neck poses. So start by turning your head over towards the right side, keeping your chin parallel, your shoulders away from your ears. Continuing to breathe deeply. You can start to tilt your head back slightly, getting a little bit of a deeper stretch in the front area. Bring your head back into center, turning your chin to look over your left shoulder. Starting with some gentle movements. Maybe tilting your head back slightly, getting a little bit more sensation in the front area of the neck. Coming back through to center, interlace your hands behind your back and bring your fists over towards the right side of your torso, and then tilt your right ear to right shoulder, getting a deep stretch in the left side of your neck and shoulder. Option here to start to tilt your neck down, your chin down towards your shoulder. Maybe feeling a little bit of a different sensation towards the back of your neck. Coming back up through to center, lifting your head back up. This time bringing your fist over towards the left side, tilting left ear to left shoulder, softening your gaze. Option again to start to tilt your chin down towards your chest, towards your shoulder. Starting to open up through all areas of the neck. Bring your head back up towards center. Release your hands, bringing them back down towards your thighs. Lower your chin down towards center. Dropping your head forward. And start to find some movement here, some half circles. Bringing your ears to your shoulders. Rocking your head side to side, pausing anywhere you feel tightness. Moving nice and slow. Option to bring your circles all the way around, looking up and back. If you choose to take this option, do 2 full rotations in each direction, switching sides when you get back into center. Remembering to breathe here. Lift your head back up into center. Reach your arms out towards the sky and up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, plant your right hand beside you. Lift your left arm up and over, getting a nice side bend. Gaze over your shoulder, under your armpit, over your arm. Inhale lifts you back up. Exhale, drop your left hand beside you. Reach your right arm up and over, gazing up. Let's flow one more time each side. Dropping right arm down, left arm up. Inhaling, come back up through. Dropping left arm down, right arm up. And coming back to center. Bring your left hand towards the outer right edge of your knee. Bring your right arm behind you. Lift up tall on your inhale. And exhale, twist open. Gazing over your right shoulder. Exhale, come back through to center, switching sides. Right hand to left knee. Bringing your left hand behind you, sitting up nice and tall. Exhaling, twisting a little bit deeper. Gazing over your left shoulder. Exhale, come back to center, finding your way. Exhale, come back to center. I'm going to turn towards the top of my mat so you can see what I'm doing. But place your hands behind you, tent your fingertips. Bend your elbows a little bit. Draw your elbows in towards you, and then lift up through your chest. Gaze up, breathing through your neck space, opening up through your shoulders and your chest. And exhale, release, coming into tabletop. Finding some cat-cows here. Inhaling, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, around. Try to articulate this motion through your upper body and through your neck and your head. Come back to a neutral tabletop and then kick out your left foot behind you, tucking your toes. Maybe rock back and forth a few times, getting a little bit of a stretch in your ankles. And then cross your left foot over towards the right side of your mat, and then gaze over towards your toes, getting a bit of a side bend here. Breathing into your side torso. Inhale, come back to center, keeping your leg out long. Come onto your right knee, right arm. Lift up into your side plank variation, modified side plank. Reach your left arm up and over towards your ear, looking towards your hand, and then start to trace some circles with your arm, following your hand with your gaze. On your third rotation, plant your hand back into center. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog, your first downward dog of the practice. Knees can be bent generously, tailbone lifted towards the sky, hands planted firmly into the ground. Let your head be heavy here, maybe shake it yes and no. Gaze up towards the top of your mat, bend your knees, and take as many steps as you need to come towards the top of your mat in a forward fold. Bend your knees generously in here and start to roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head and shoulders are the last to come up. Standing mountain pose. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky. Bring your hands together and fold forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot towards the back of the mat, and drop your knee towards the earth, coming into a low lunge. Plant your left hand towards the mat, and then bring your right hand towards your right knee. Use this to push your chest open, finding a little bit of a twist here. From here, drop your head down, opening up into the neck a little bit. Option to stay here, or open your arm out towards the back of the mat, maybe bending into your left knee, grabbing a hold of your foot, finding a little bit of a quad stretch. Letting your head be heavy here. Coming back to your affirmation, I speak my truth and express myself freely. If you took the clasp of your foot, release it slowly with control. Lower your hand back down towards the mat. Straighten your front leg. You may need to inch your foot forward a little bit, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Exhale, fold on over your front leg. Let the head be heavy. Gaze forward, coming back, bending through the front knee, finding your way back into downward facing dog. And lower your knees back down to the earth, finding this on the second side. Straighten out your right leg, tuck your toes, maybe rock back and forth a little bit here. Keeping your navel drawn in towards your belly. Then cross your right foot towards the left side of your mat and gaze over towards the back of your feet, towards the back of the mat. Coming back through to center, turning onto the inner edge of your right foot, lifting your right arm up towards the sky, coming into modified side plank. Gazing up if that's okay for your neck. Starting to find some rotations with your arm, reaching it over towards your ear, following with your gaze back and around. Finding 3 circles. And planting your hand back down, coming through to tabletop, into your downward facing dog. Feet shoulder width distance apart, feet hips width distance apart, hands shoulder width distance apart. Knees can be bent generously, heels pressing towards the mat. They don't have to be touching. Relaxing the head, letting it go. Gazing towards the top of the mat, stepping up as many times as you need, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a generous bend in your knees, sit back into your heels, and start to roll up inch by inch, coming into Mountain Pose, Tadasana. Head and shoulders coming up last. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, palms together. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, this time stepping back with your right foot, dropping your knee towards the earth. Stacking right knee, left knee over left ankle. Planting your right hand beside you, bringing your left hand towards your knee. Use that to push your chest open into a twist. Drop your head, let it relax, let it hang heavy. Option to stay here, or if you'd like, you can bring your arm out behind you towards the back of your mat. Maybe bending into that right knee, grabbing a hold of your foot. If you took the clasp, let it go gently with control. Start framing your front foot. Send your hips back, straighten your front leg, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Folding over your front leg, relaxing your head, relax your gaze. Bringing awareness to your feelings. Noticing how you feel now and just acknowledging it. Look forward, rebend into your front knee, coming into downward facing dog. Bend your knees, gaze towards the top of your mat, step, hop, or jump, meeting in Uttanasana, forward fold. And once again, bend your knees, roll up inch by inch, as slowly as you can. Head and shoulders last. Coming into mountain pose. So we're going to do 3 rounds of lion's breath now. So lion's breath is a breath where you breathe in through your nose and then you sigh it out with your tongue sticking out like this. Almost like a lion's roar. So we're going to pair this with a releasing forward fold. I will demonstrate the first one and then we will do 3 rounds together. So it's going to look something like this. Inhale through the nose, lift your arms up. Exhale, stick your tongue out as you fold, sigh it out. Okay, so 3 rounds all together. Inhale, lifting up through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, stand back up tall. Draw your hands together towards heart center. It's okay to laugh at yourself there. It's okay to feel silly. Bring yourself back to center. Coming back to your Ujjayi breath. Bring your hands to your hips and step your left foot out long towards the back of your mat, standing in a wide-legged position, both feet facing forward. We're going to come into warrior 2. So turn your right toes towards the top edge of your mat, kick your left heel towards the back of your mat, and bend your front knee generously. Spread your arms wide, coming into warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Let your head drop back and then bring your front arm back into a T shape. Getting a deep stretch in the side of your neck and in your shoulder. Breathing into this space. Use your front arm to help draw you out of it, coming into a side angle variation. Bring your right arm to your right leg and then bring your left arm behind your back. Open up your chest towards the sky, gazing up. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, you can drop your hand towards the earth and then option to take a bind here by wrapping your right arm underneath your leg, clasping your hands behind you, opening up your shoulders and your chest a little bit more. Exhale, slowly release your clasp, standing back up into warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes inward, bring hands to hips, going right towards the other side. So left toes facing towards the back of your mat. Kick your right heel back behind you at a 45-degree angle and bend deeply into your front leg. Spread your arms wide. Coming into reverse warrior. Let your head relax. Bring your arm back out in front of you into a T shape. Remembering to breathe deeply here. Opening up through the throat chakra. Use your arm to help draw yourself back out and lift yourself back up, coming into your side angle, dropping left arm to left knee, and then bringing your right hand towards your back, lifting your chest up, gazing up towards the sky. Option again to come into a bind if it's in your practice, lowering your hand towards the earth, wrapping your left arm underneath your leg, clasping your hands. I speak my truth and express myself freely. Slowly come out of it, back into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes in, bring your hands to your hips, send your hips back, lean forward, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. You can lower your hands towards the earth. Let your head relax. Let your spine be heavy. You can clasp your hands behind your neck and draw your elbows in towards each other, creating a little bit of traction in your neck, helping release through your spine a little bit. Exhale, lower your hands back down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walk your hands towards the front of your mat, coming into plank pose. Option to lower down to your knees, coming all the way to your belly. And bring your hands out towards the outer edges of your mat. And start to find some cobra poses, like a wave, slowly coming up. Inhale. Lift up, exhale, wave down. 2 more times. Inhale, like a wave, rippling up. And exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come up 1 more time. This time, drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back up through center, drop your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Coming back up through to center, lower down. Bring your hands beside your chest, push on up, coming into a puppy pose, stacking your hips over your heels, walking your hands forward slightly, and melting your heart towards the earth. If you'd like to get a deeper stretch in the throat, you can bring your chin towards the mat. Otherwise, forehead down towards the earth or to a block. Inhale, gaze up, start to walk your hands back in towards you. Come to sit on your heels again. We're gonna find eagle arms. Open your arms out wide beside you. Open your chest, broaden your shoulders, and then exhale. Wrap your right arm under your left, binding once or twice. Shoulders down away from your ears, elbows up, hands facing away or pushing away from your face. And then drop your head down in towards your arms. Inhale, gaze back up. Reach your arms out wide into a T. And then wrap your left arm under right, binding once or twice. Shoulders down, elbows up, hands away from the face. And then drop your head down. Release the bind, open your arms out wide, and then bring your hands behind you, coming into that shoulder opening stretch, drawing your elbows together, lifting up through your shoulders, gazing up. I speak my truth and I express myself freely. Exhale, release. Sweep your legs out in front of you. Plant your soles of the feet towards the mat. Bring your hands behind you and then lift your hips up, coming into reverse tabletop. Sending your hips high. Maybe dropping your head back if that feels okay for your neck. Exhale, lower down. Straighten your legs out in front of you, planting your hands beside your sit bones, lifting out, lifting your torso up tall, lengthening out of your spine, pressing down firmly through your heels. On your exhale, start to walk your fingers forward, coming into a forward fold, palms facing up. Set the gaze forward. Use arm strength to walk your hands back in. Bring your left hand towards your right knee, bringing your right arm beside you, opening up into a twist, gazing over your shoulder. Exhale, come back through to center, switching sides. Right hand towards left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall, twisting over, gazing over that shoulder. Exhale, release. Coming into a comfortable seat in any position, bringing hands to knees or in your laps. Close down or soften your gaze. Bring awareness to your body. Notice how it feels now after today's practice. Start to flutter open your eyes. Draw your hands in towards heart center. We'll close with a releasing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like today's practice, please give it a thumbs up. Comment on what you thought or what you would like to see next, and please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.